basically what I did, you have
Okay.
like 3 loops, right? Probably 3 different rooms.
Yeah.
So the hot water gets in and then cold water comes out and it just recirculates. So what I
Gotcha.
did, I purged every single loop.
Okay.
I take out as much as air was in
Okay.
so it can work properly.
And
Right?
was there definitely air in there?
Yeah,
You
there
see-
was definitely
Okay,
air.
gotcha.
Yeah, there was definitely air. So you have also an air separator here.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep it open
Cool. Okay.
to clean out the smallest air out.
Perfect. Okay.
So everything works fine. So basically the pump goes that way,
Mhm.
like the way it's supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
The relay, it's installed correctly.
Right
So
on.
this is everything, properly installed.
Okay.
The thing is, we noticed
Uh-huh.
that there is a PCI over here, right? That's the pressure that's inside the system.
Okay. Yep.
So let me show you. It's gonna show right now. Now it's about 23.5.
Gotcha.
The normal working digits are between 18 and 19, like 17, 19. It's a little bit higher, slightly higher
Okay. Right.
than the
Mhm.
normal.
Okay.
So I spoke with the technician, and they told me, yeah, usually it's a little bit higher than normal,
Okay.
but it's not like if it's going up to 30, then your pressure relief valve is going to start opening, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
the good thing is it doesn't open
That's
right
good.
now.
Okay.
So what I'm going to suggest you to keep the system on,
Uh-huh.
because they say, I also spoke with the heating guy that we worked together, and he said maybe you should leave it for at least a day on
Okay.
to see how it goes, because before, I don't know what he was saying, that it's gonna heat up in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not that, like, to be honest with you,
Mhm.
they say it's not more likely 20 minutes, but
Okay.
several hours
Okay. So
for
it's
the first time.
for the first time. Okay.
Maybe that's why we don't have that instant getting hot floors,
That's
because
interesting.
first
Okay.
of all, AC is working.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cold, like the floors are super cold right
Mhm.
now.
Okay,
So it
yeah.
takes probably a day in order to start heating up the floors itself.
Huh.
Yeah, and then when it once heated up, it's gonna be easier to maintain that temperature, even if the heatings are the floors are not on.
So the problem for us is that we like I know when it was incorrectly hooked up, right, and it went straight
Yeah.
to the hot water heater, it would go 15-20 minutes and it was instantly hot, and so we and it was, I know that was very bad for the hot water heater, of course, but we had that instantaneous.
I
and-
know, but it wasn't
Yeah.
correctly installed.
No, absolutely, I hear you.
So,
yeah, I
so
understand.
whatever I did,
Uh-huh.
I just switched this guy
Yep.
here,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then we put a relay. We didn't
Yeah.
change any of the
Exactly,
so
yeah,
it's
I know.
still
Mhm.
this pump is actually like pushing
It's pushing the water.
pushing
Mhm.
water, going in and then coming out.
And was it pulling the water before? Was it like?
Before I wasn't
pulling?
sure. I think
Okay.
it was pulling water.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
in single zone,
Uh huh.
it's actually it's better to be on the primary loop instead of secondary loop.
Okay,
Because
gotcha.
if you have couple of zones,
Mhm.
then it's better each pump to be on the secondary loop because it
Okay.
controls each zone, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I flashed those. They
Okay.
say if there's no air, we tested the PCI on the system,
Mhm.
and it's kind of dropping down, going up.
Oh, okay.
So the guy thinks that the pressure switch inside the unit is not functioning correctly.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
maybe that was from before that
Because
was
of the way
like
it was hooked up?
leaking out, right?
Okay.
Releasing. But what he said is if I can leave you a couple hours
Mhm.
or a day
Uh-huh.
just to see how it's working.
Right.
And if it starts heating up without any issues, then it's good to go.
Then it's good to go. Okay.
But if it's giving you a problem, then
Mhm.
I have to come back and put just a external gauge
Okay.
here
Okay.
to see the pressure, because I don't think I have it in my truck right now. I'll
Okay.
take a look. I'll text you if I find it,
Okay.
so I can come back and check the actual pressure inside here, because we're just believing in what it shows
Right.
here.
Got it. And so that would be a physical or a manual or
Correct,
whatever.
manual
Yeah.
gauge,
Okay.
yeah, which, worst case scenario, I will just come back in with the gauge
Okay.
control. But the thing is, it was working
Yeah.
like 10 minutes now
Uh-huh.
when I turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell it's getting warmer.
That's good.
So,
Okay.
so just like I said, follow up in a couple hours.
Okay.
And just touch this one, but don't forget it won't be hotter than this one. Because
Right.
This one goes all the way to the cold
Exactly.
floors.
It's gonna get cold and
coming
come
back,
back.
so it's
Yep.
getting warm,
Yep.
cooler.
And then
So-
that pump right there is working just fine, right?
Yes, yeah. I
Okay.
test the pump. The
Okay.
pump shoots that way.
Right, okay.
There's a like some kind of pressure switch over here, so I tested it and it's coming water. So
Okay,
that's
good.
That
Okay.
means there's no air inside
Perfect.
this thing.
Okay.
So I did like all the things that's supposed to be done,
Okay.
and like I said, I will give you a couple hours or a day maybe.
Yep, that sounds good.
You see, because anyway, when the water start getting hotter, it's gonna come up the pressure, of course, right? Because the pressure it's getting
Yeah, because it's hotter. That makes
hotter,
sense.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why they want to keep the pressure around 18, 19.
18, 19. Okay. And it's like low 20s right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
Okay.
right now this feeder is open, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I close the feeder over here, I'm stopping because this is out of fill. This puts water into the unit when it needs
Oh.
pressure.
Okay. Got it.
You know, when it needs water.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, so we see over here how much is it. If you want, you can keep it on or off. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
As long as it's not like start putting more pressure and opening a relief valve.
Okay.
But so far this morning it didn't open anything, right? And it was
Right.
working a couple hours, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I would say it doesn't matter. Let's keep it that way
Okay. Good.
because
That way.
it might have some issue with that sensor,
Mm-hmm.
or you're losing some pressure in your floors. That
Right,
means
which
a
would
cracked
be
pipe.
yeah, that's bad news. Yeah.
So,
If
but I
that's the case.
tested everything
Okay.
so far, but I'm working with electrical gauge.
Right. Exactly.
It's not a manual gauge
Right.
because
And we have
they
to
don't
trust that
have it
because
with
we've
me.
got yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so keep it on.
Okay. We'll
See
sit
how
tight.
it goes.
Okay.
But like I said, it will take more than 20 minutes to heat up that cold floors.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
been
it's-
cold for you
Yeah.
know.
It's been possible that it heated up super fast before because of the bad hookup, and
Yeah,
it was just dangerous
yeah,
for the
yeah,
water heater.
yeah,
So
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So that's
that-
it for now.
Okay. We'll
If you
sit
want,
tight.
like I said, keep it open, keep it on, keep
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah,
I
just
will leave it off right now
Okay, cool.
because we still have a desired pressure over there. So
Gotcha.
you know it's kind of high, but like I
Okay.
said, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
But yeah, just tell me